guys, it is Friday night. I have finished one of the several assignments I need to do and I'm very proud of myself. And it is the last full day of having pink hair until I decide to have pink hair again. I'm going to go to bed right now, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. Good morning, everyone. So I took a run and today we're dyeing my hair purple, and as the title says, I'll talk about TANA MONGEAU. I'll get to all that later, but first I just want to say, currently going to go eat. I did some of my math homework. I'm going to do Spanish when I get back. Alright guys, so I'm going to dye my hair purple now. I'm back from lunch. I ate way too much, but I did run like 3 or 4 miles this morning and I walked like over 2 miles going to and from the place. I kind of earned the food. I just need to make sure to go a little lighter at dinner. So before I start dyeing my hair, here's a couple fun things I wanted to mention. So when I was going for a run this morning, usually most mornings when I go run like at 5:30 or something, you can see that there's a big pond by our by my dorm, and so there's like a bunch of ducks that live there, and like at 5:30 a.m. it's so cool because they're like sleeping, and like they sometimes sleep on the rocks in the water or even on the sidewalk, like 10 of them on the sidewalk, and you have to go around them on the grass or something. And today it was weird because when I went like for a run, it was about 6 a.m. when I left the dorm, and so I was running, and then the ducks were all like they were awake, and because usually they're asleep and they look like this, but they were awake, their heads were up, they were on the sidewalk just like talking or something, like I don't even know. And then when I was on my way back from the run, because I go like in one direction and then come back, and I got back to the same spot, the ducks were sleeping, and I thought that's weird. If they were up, wouldn't they be up for the whole day? Or like, because I mean now the sun was actually out, and I'm like, why are they still sleeping? But if I'm sure if I check now, they're probably awake and in the water, because like there's no way that they'd be sleeping all this time. Other than that, I've had the same rubber band elastics in my mouth since Tuesday. I have not changed them. The orthodontist didn't say if I need to change them every day or not. On the internet they said to change them at least once a day, and for me the orthodontist did not tell me that. She just said to take them out and put them back in when you eat and stuff. So yeah, but since it has been quite a few days and I do feel that they're still pretty effective, I think just in case I'm going to put some new ones in tonight because it's been long enough. Like I think we're good. So as you guys can see, my hair is pink. I don't know how the lighting is, it's not that great, but like it's kind of pink, but it's so light that I think purple will easily go over it. And I'm going to be using this ultraviolet thing from Manic. I may or may not mix some blue in. We'll see. It depends on how dark it is because it looks pretty dark, but the cotton candy pink looked really dark and it turned out being pretty much really light like this. I'm like, I don't want that. So that's why I'm going to mix some of this with the cotton candy pink and make it a little bit darker. So I'm going to be using this for a lot more than just dyeing my hair today. So to start off, I do have some purple from Arctic Fox, but I decided to use this because I don't want something that's going to last too long. And Arctic Fox, they say that Arctic Fox can last a really long time. As to this, I've read like people's reviews of this and they say it washes out in like 3 washes or something. And I actually followed the directions. Like I washed my hair and dried it and everything before using it. So it might last a little longer for me, and that's totally okay. My goal is to just wash my hair maybe twice a week, or once a week would be ideal, but like I'm always like trying to just change my hair, so probably twice a week. And I'm gonna try to do deep conditioning and oil masks like at least once or twice a week as well to help keep it kind of healthy. Because I mean now it feels okay, but it's still a little bit frizzy and stuff. Alright guys, so I think maybe the lighting's a little bit better like this. I turned off the other light and left the light here that's on top of the mirror. So basically my roommate is gone right now doing stuff with Ben, and he doesn't know that I'm doing this, so he's probably gonna be shocked when he sees I have purple hair whenever he comes in later today. Anyway, so basically I opened it and I already get stained, but that's not a big deal. You see, it wiped right off. Anyway, I'm gonna mix in the purple with the conditioner here. I have this much conditioner as of now, though that may change. Can you see that? Yeah, you can kind of see it. So basically, if you're measuring, I took about 2 tablespoons of the dye and threw that in there with this, and I'm mixing it in with the conditioner, and I'm probably going to throw in a little bit more dye and then a little bit more conditioner just so I can make sure I can cover my whole head. So I'm basically applying, and so most of this is dye and then there's a little bit of conditioner that I just added. So I'm going to keep mixing this, and the conditioner isn't really doing that much to the color because it's about a 50-50 ratio that I have with the conditioner and the dye, so for the most part it's the same thing. It's not like when I did the blue Arctic Fox thing where I did like a whole cup of conditioner and then like 3 drops of the dye, because honestly that was amazing because Arctic Fox is so strong, and I'm sure Manic probably is too. I just haven't tried that with it yet, but Arctic Fox is so strong that like you can literally just do that, like 3 drops over a bunch of conditioner and you get a good color. It's not as, it wasn't as dark as like the color actually is if you just use most of the color and a little bit of conditioner, but it's still good. Anyway, I'm going to be applying this to my hair right now, and as the title promised, going to be talking about TANA MONGEAU. And so let's just talk about my history with her, because she's obviously noticed me on quite a few occasions, and I should probably put on another glove. Okay, got my glove. But also, before I go into TANA MONGEAU, I thought I would say Manic Panic responded to me, and they said that Manic Panic will last for years after opening it. Like they said, you know, I've used mine 3 or 4 years after, you know, opening the container, and it still works just as good or whatever. So basically, that's a good sign. Anyway, back to the topic of TANA MONGEAU. So basically, I found TANA MONGEAU. The first time I ever heard her was from Freely the Banana Girl and the whole feud going on between them. I think I mainly had just seen Freely's video she made of like analyzing what Tana eats in a day and stuff like that. And basically I, you know, because at the time I was vegan and I was following Freely and everything, so I'd do everything Freely said, and and I'd watch like all her videos, because you know they were pretty interesting and I really enjoyed them and I really liked the diet and all. But yeah, it's just, it kind of sucks what happened between the two, and it just sucks how like Tana kind of ruined Freely's career in a way, because I mean honestly I think maybe a lot of the people who took Freely's like advice videos as negative, they probably helped destroy her career and make her like as irrelevant as she is right now. But you know, it wasn't nice to see what was going on between the two. But anyway, I guess that's just how YouTubers are. And honestly, like, well, Freely was like reaching out to a lot of different like big YouTubers, talking about like, okay, I just dyed my forehead, but yeah, so she was like reaching out to big YouTubers, making videos about them, trying to help them. Also, I mean, like everyone's like, oh, you're just trying to do that to get views, and you're just trying to do that to get, you know, your channel known or whatever. And yeah, that is true, but like, isn't that what all YouTubers do? Like, look at most of your favorite YouTubers, like Shane Dawson, for example. Like everyone loves him, no one really cares, but like he is famous because a lot, like as he admitted himself, like I love Shane Dawson, I don't mind, but like he said like in his older videos, like he would always just use famous people's names to get people to click on his video back then, and that really worked back then in YouTube, and it still works today sometimes. And yeah, now concerning TANA MONGEAU, after the Freely thing, like I guess I stopped really watching Freely. You know, I didn't watch her that much after like 2015, because I guess her topics and stuff changed, you know, like she broke up with her her boyfriend during Ryder, so I just kind of lost interest, I guess. And so basically, I just didn't really watch Freely as much. And then maybe like, it was maybe 2 or 3 years later in 2017, like right after starting to vlog, like in November and stuff, that's when I had gone back and found TANA MONGEAU. And I found her from her Hefner music video. Like I don't know what it was, but something led me to, I was like, who's TANA MONGEAU from like Freely? Like, you know, because I remembered her from the Freely video, and I wanted to see what kind of videos she made and see if they were about veganism. And I just saw Hefner, and this was like right after, you know, I was like not really so strict about being a Christian. And so basically I was just like, I didn't know what to expect. I hadn't been on YouTube or watched like secular YouTube videos in quite a few years, you know, and basically seeing Hefner reminded me of like, you know, just a modern day thing of like, you know, Shane Dawson and what all these other YouTubers were doing, how they were making music through YouTube and stuff, like YouTube music. So obviously I did not like the Hefner music video at all, especially coming out of Christianity and like seeing how this girl's just flexing her money and doesn't care about her fans and stuff. But then it took a couple of weeks or whatever, and like, or even a couple of days, and I was just like, I watched some of her other videos and I saw like, wow, she kind of does care about her fans, you know. And then I saw how like she just a lot of other stuff. Like the song was really catchy. Even though I hated the message and stuff, I really enjoyed the song and the beat and stuff. And that's funny, that's an unpopular opinion because everybody hated it. But I guess it's because everyone listens to mainstream rap, and me being a Christian, I didn't really listen to rap that much. Maybe just Christian rap here and there, so I didn't really know the standard or whatever. And I'm not a big fan of rap. I mean, I like a little bit of rap here and there when I'm in the mood for it, but like, it's not my main thing. But yeah, so that's kind of it. So basically I was obsessed with TANA MONGEAU because she was like one of the first, you know, secular YouTubers that I went to watch or whatever after I stopped like being a Christian. And let me check how I'm doing on the back. But yeah, basically I was obsessed with TANA MONGEAU, and I was like excited for all of her songs that were coming out and stuff. And like, you know, I made the reaction videos to them, and I made videos about her on the vlog channel and stuff, and stuff like that. And then I guess I kind of stopped following her as much for like 2 or 3 months, like in April, May, June. And then I think maybe June or July, maybe August or something, I come back and I start watching her old story times and stuff. Like, you know, I got my racist I got my sexist principal fired, and like he banged me with a toothbrush, and her first one about her hairdresser, and watched like all types of videos, like crazy, like the Q&As and the stuff about like the lady in Target, like all those other videos. I don't remember all of them, but like I was watching it and I'm like, wow, this is actually hilarious, and it had me like laughing so hard, and I didn't think I would find a story so funny, but like the way that she tells it is just so good, and her exaggerations are like hilarious, and how she just freaks out by everything, and she's like, it's funny, her sayings and stuff. And so like I was like, wow, this girl is amazing, like she's hilarious and everything, and she's so pretty, and she's got and at the same time she talks about her hair a lot, you know, like the hairdresser video, because she has bleached blonde hair and uses purple shampoo, and I'm like, dang, tell me more about that. I'm obsessed with hair right now. And she dyed her hair pink too with Arctic Fox, and I'm like it's too bad she didn't like it, but I really liked it, and that was so much fun watching that video and stuff, and just all that stuff. So that was really cool. Another thing I realized is that Tana is a lot like my sister. They're both kind of, you know, narcissistic, materialistic, a little selfish, you know, and they're kind of manipulative and all that stuff, but they can get away with it because they're both beautiful, beautiful girls. Like they're both so beautiful. Like no shade to my sister, but you know, it's funny. Like I realized how similar my sister and Tana Mojo actually are, and you know, the funny thing is Tana, like I remember like a couple months ago, I was like, you know, I was telling my sister, hey, it would be really cool if you made rap music and stuff, and she's like, what the fuck, I've never talked about that before. And I'm like, well, you know, you just seem like that type of person, and because all she listens to is rap too. And I'm like, you know, my sister even sounds like Tana. She has like the deep voice, and just they're kind of the same, like in the way that they act. It's crazy. Maybe it's just a 20-year-old girl thing. My sister's a little bit older though, but I don't know, I think if you ask anyone, she acts a little bit older than her age. But wow, I have like, it looks like I've covered most of my head, but I still have so much dye left, but I haven't covered everything down here, so I gotta, let me fix this, move this all this way. Wow, I've covered most of this. Well, I still need to take care of the back, and there's still a couple pink spots, as you can see, so let me take care of this. So overall, the hair dye and stuff, the job looks really good. I don't know, like this is my first time using Manic Panic on a, you know, full head of hair and stuff, so I don't really know too much about Manic Panic, but I think like I mean now it's not as noticeable because I kind of fixed it, but in some areas like the pink is still shining through, and like I don't know if that's just because it's pink or whatever and your hair is supposed to be blonde, or if like I just didn't put enough dye on it. I don't really know, but I still have a little bit of dye left, like maybe like half a tablespoon or something if I gather it all in one place. And I'm just gonna take that and like massage it through my whole head and try to make sure everything is evenly covered. And I'm gonna let it process and do my Spanish homework, and that'll be good. So basically, if anyone's interested, I planned out my weekend so I can get done all my homework and still have time to do other stuff like this, or just to relax or whatever. So I did my agricultural business assignment yesterday, and then my plan is for today I focus on math and Spanish because I have a math test Monday, and then Spanish assignments due Friday and Monday. And then I have tomorrow I can focus on English because I have to make an outline with quotes and all this detailed stuff for Tuesday, and then focus on math for that test Monday, and then that should be pretty good. Now, pray for me, let's hope this goes well. I'm gonna finish with the dye, and I'll catch you guys after I'm done because this vlog is so long already. Alright guys, so I got my cap on. I'm gonna leave it in for about 45 minutes to an hour, and then I'll wash it out and show you guys what it all looks like. Alright, I just washed it out. This is how it came out. I'm very satisfied with how it came out. And this is the cotton candy pink that I mixed the purple in. It kind of just turned purple, but it's not as like bright purple as the dye, so hopefully it'll look different if I put this on my head. But I mean, I don't know, there's still a little bit of pink in there. I'm not exactly sure, but I guess I have 3 bottles of purple dye now instead of 2, so yeah, anyway. Alright guys, so it's 6 o'clock right now, and I finally finished the Spanish work and everything that I need to do for today, so tomorrow I can just focus on math and English. I am going to go eat dinner now and reward myself, and when I get back, I will replace these rubber bands and brush my teeth and floss and all that stuff, and I will catch you guys when I get back. Anyway, my hair is totally dry, so this is what it looks like. This is it. You guys can't feel it, but oh well. Also wanted to say that the Manic Panic dye smells so good. I wish my hair was long enough to where I could bring it down to my nose and smell it, but I can't. Honestly, Arctic Fox does smell better, but that smells more like candy. This honestly smells a lot like chocolate. Guys, that's it for today's video. Again, here's my hair if you wanted to see. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments and I'll reply to you or mention it in tomorrow's video. See you guys then.
Bitch like I'm Hester. I take 10% like I rep her. No